And before that, we will see few facts. Okay, children? Yes. Can you see the picture shown? Yes. If you light a match, the shadow of the fire is not visible for you. Can you see that in the picture? The shadow of the fire is not seen in the picture, isn't it? But we have been told that shadow of everything will be seen in light, is it? Then why can't the fire? Because the fire is also a light. Okay, so because nothing is brighter than sunlight. So a matchstick light is lighter than the outside light. So you can't see the shadow of a fire. You can also check at home, but with the help of your parents. Okay, children? Yes, good. Now we'll move on to the next one. Can you see the pictures now? See, if you make ice cubes with tap water, they will be white. And if you use boiled water, hot water, it will be transparent. Okay, so you try this at home also. Okay, children, and see the difference. Okay, yes. And the third one, you know you all love dogs, right? And some of us might scared of dogs, isn't it? So the next one is about dogs. So all the human beings have unique fingerprints and palm prints, right? We have already known about this, right? We have seen in first lesson, I am glad I am me. So each and every one is different and we are unique and your fingerprint is also unique. Likewise, the dogs have nose prints and it also unique as human fingerprints. So it's so amazing, right? With the help of nose prints, one can identify the dog. Yes, so we have varieties of dog breeds, right? Yes, so many varieties. Indian breeds like Pug, Cap, Labrador. Yes, there are so many varieties, right? Yes, so dogs' nose prints are as unique as human fingerprint and that can be used to identify them. Yes, it is good, right? Yes. And have you ever seen a black rose? Have you ever seen a black rose?
No, ma'am.
Yes, but black rose is an extremely rare flower that is grown naturally only in the village of. I can hear my. Yes. One. Ma'am. Hello, can you hear me, ma'am? Please mute everyone, ma'am. Everyone, ma'am.
Please,
Girija, ma'am. Are you there? Mummy black too, okay. Okay. Girija, ma'am. Are you there?
Okay, ma'am.
So, wait a minute. Kanishka, please mute it.
Ma'am, I can hear your echo.
For that only we are asking. Okay, mute yourself, dear. Okay. Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am. So next, we are seeing a black rose, right? It's a rare one. We cannot see that everywhere. So it is found only in the village of Halfeti in Turkey. Actually, a true black rose plant is really deep dark red, but it turns to black as the summer comes. It was so amazing, right? Yes. So we have seen few science facts, isn't it? Yes. So experiment on it with the help of your parents. Okay. So I'm telling you again, if you want to try, do it with the help of your parents. Okay, children? Yes. Good. Next, we move on to passage comprehension. Next, we are going to see passage comprehension, right? And this is in your workbook. Read the story of the Florence Nightingale and answer the questions given below. So, ma'am is going to read the passage and I will be asking you few questions after that. Okay, and ma'am will explain you. Okay, children? Yes. The first one, Florence Nightingale was born in Florence. So you might know that, right? How the names come, how the name comes, right? Florence. Florence Nightingale was born in Florence, a beautiful city in Italy. Okay. Her father was a rich English merchant. It's a merchant. Who is called a merchant? Yes, a merchant is a person who do business, who sells things. For example, a wholesale shop owner. You can get all the things in large amounts. You can buy bulk things, right? From that shop only, the local shopkeeper get things and they will sell. That is a merchant who do business. Okay, so Florence Nightingale was born in Florence and her father was a rich English merchant. As she grew up, Florence wanted to do something to help others. So you all like to help your friends, right? The same way, Florence also thought and she wanted to help others. She decided to become a nurse. Who is a nurse? Who is a nurse? A nurse is a person who take care of sick people in the hospital, right? The doctor who treats the patient and the nurse who take care of the sick people in the hospital, right? And she decided to become a nurse and take care of sick people. She read books on nursing and got trained to become a nurse. She loves to read books. So she read books on nursing and got trained and she became a nurse. Yes. Next, in 1854, a war broke out. War, what is that? Fight against between two countries, right? A war broke out between Turkey and Russia. Between Turkey and Russia. So many soldiers were wounded. So what happened? Who fights in the war? Who fights in the war for us? The soldiers, right? Who is a soldier? Soldier is a person who serves in army, who saves our country from the enemies, right? Military, army, you might have heard this word, right? They are in the military camp. Yes. So because of that war, many soldiers were wounded. They got hurt. Florence went to the military hospital to nurse them. She was shocked to see that the hospital was dirty. There's no proper care, no proper first aids, no treatments, and it is not at all clean. The hospital should be hygienic, right? Yes. So if you get hurt, you have to apply bandage, right, to cure that. Yes. So even that bandages was not available sufficient at that time. Yes, and if the wound was not treated, then it spreads, it will be worse, right? So on seeing all this, as a nurse, Florence Nightingale, she was very sad about that. Okay. Soldiers were suffering and there were not enough bandages to protect the wounds from infection. So Florence worked all day and night. So she was very sad and she wanted to help them. So she worked all day and night. At night, She carried a little lamb and rushed to comfort soldiers who groaned in pain. Okay. So at night, the soldiers were groaning, cried out of pain. They can't bear the pain. So they cried in pain. So she went there at night and she carried a little lamb to help the soldiers, to treat the soldiers. Okay. And the soldiers thought of her as an angel. The soldiers thought of her as an angel and called her Lady with the Lamb. And the soldiers called that woman, Florence Nightingale, as Lady with the Lamb. Yes. So if somebody helps you, you will be thankful to them, right? She went there right time to help the soldiers, right? So the soldiers thought of her as an angel, someone from the heaven has come to help them. So the soldiers called that lady as Lady with the Lamb. Okay, let me read one more time. Florence Nightingale was born in Florence, a beautiful city in Italy. Her father was a rich English merchant. As she grew up, Florence wanted to do something to help others. So she decided to become a nurse and take care of sick people. She read books on nursing and got trained to become a nurse. In 1854, a war broke out between Turkey and Russia. These are the countries. Many soldiers were wounded. Florence went to the military hospital to nurse them. She was shocked to see that the hospital was dirty. Soldiers were suffering and there were not enough bandages to protect the wounds from infections. Florence worked all day and night. At night, she carried a little lamb and rushed to comfort soldiers who groaned in pain. The soldiers thought of her as an angel and called her Lady with the Lamb. Yes, that's it. Now, we are going to see the questions part. Okay, children? So, ma'am will be sending you these answers in the WhatsApp group. Okay, no need to write now. And you can do in your weekend. Okay, so now you prepare for the exams. Okay, children? Yes. So, what did Florence like doing? What did Florence like doing? What she likes? Let me know in the chat box what she likes. She likes to become a what? She liked to become a nurse, right? She liked to become a nurse and she liked to take care of sick people. Yes, that is the answer. So what did Florence like doing? She liked to become a nurse and take care of sick people. Yes, good. And then the second one. Why did the soldiers call Florence the Lady with the Lamb? Why the soldiers call Florence the Lady with the Lamb? Why? So the soldiers call her Lady with the Lamb because why? Because at night she carried a little lamp, right? She carried a little lamp at night to help the soldiers, right? So that Florence Nightingale is called as Lady with the Lamp. Okay. Yes.
Ma'am,
And then
who's that, ma'am?
What, dear?
Who's that boy?
Boy, yeah. I didn't show you a boy. Please go on mute, dear. Then the third one. A person who looks after sick people. Who looks after the sick people? Ma'am, 1 second, ma'am. I'll share the screen.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes. So the first one, what did Florence like doing? She liked to become a nurse, right? She liked to become a nurse and to take care of sick people. The first one. The answer for the first one is she liked to become a nurse and take care of sick people. And the second one, why did the soldiers call Florence the lady with the lamb? Why did the soldiers called her the lady with the lamb because at night she carried a little lamb, right? At night she carried a little lamb and helped the soldiers who cried in pain, right? So that she is called as lady with the lamb. Who is called as the lady with the lamb? Florence Nightingale. Who is called as the lady with the lamb? Florence Nightingale. Yes. And the third one, a person who looks after sick people is called a person who looks after sick people is called, what is that? Nurse, right? A person who looks after sick people is called nurse. And the fourth one, underline the pick out and write the adjectives from the given passage. The fourth one, pick out and write the adjectives from the given passage. So what is adjective? Adjective is describing the noun. Adjective is describing noun. So how the flower is? The flower is so beautiful. So we are describing the flower, right? How you are writing? You are writing nicely, right? You are describing, right? That is adjective. Describing the noun is adjective. I have a short hair. Short. How your hair is? Your hair is short and curly. That is adjective. You are describing, right? Yes. So in the passage, you have to tell me the adjective used. So let me show you the passage. One second, ma'am. Yes. So Florence Nightingale was born in Florence. What city it is? What city? It's a beautiful city, right? It's a beautiful city. So you have to underline that beautiful. So Italy is a beautiful city. So they are describing the city. It is very beautiful. So it is an adjective. So it is an adjective. Okay. So now her father was a rich English merchant. How his father? His father was a rich English merchant. Yes, that is an adjective. Next. And what are the adjectives? And see that food. She was shocked to see that the hospital was dirty. She was shocked to see that the hospital was dirty. How the hospital was? The hospital was dirty. It is not clean, right? It is dirty. So it is a describing word. So the hospital was dirty. It is an adjective. Okay. Then see here. Groaned. So how the soldiers cried? How the soldiers are? The soldiers are ground in pain. They can't bear the pain, right? They're describing the soldiers' pain. So groan is an adjective. Now next word, angel. Angel, right? The soldiers thought that the lady as an angel, right? She went there at right time and helped the soldiers. So they described that lady as an angel. So they're describing that lady, Florence Nightingale, right? So that is angel. Angel is an adjective. So we have seen 5 adjectives, right? Angel, grown, dirty, beautiful, and rich. So we have 5 adjectives in the passage. Okay, children? Yes. So we have seen few science facts and we have seen comprehension, right? Now we move on to verbs. Over to Ranjana ma'am. Ranjana ma'am.
Yes. Happy morning. And today, so all prepare for your assessment. Yes. So today we see Nachi ma'am said so nice story about Florence, right? So now I'm going to have verbs. So tell me, what are verbs? Can anyone say what are verbs? You have learned in first standard. What are verbs? They are nothing. They are action words, right? They are action words, right? Actions. Yes, Udisha. Very good. Ma'am, this thing has gone.
Yes, ma'am. Hang on a second, ma'am.
Yeah. So when we do something or do some actions that are called verbs, right? Words that show an action or movement or a doing word or a doing word is known as verbs. Okay. When we say do something, so let me ask you something. So 2 days you got holidays, right? Saturday and Sunday. We were not having any online classes. What you all did? You started playing, right? You started doing paintings. You started doing crafts, right? Anybody has done something innovative? Yes? You studied? Very good, Udisha. So what are that? That are called verbs. When we run, play, dance, anything we do, any actions we do. Even if we fight, okay? When we fight also it's an action, right? So that is also called a verb. Okay, so something what we are doing or doing some actions are called verbs. So can I ask you some questions? Can anyone tell me where is the verb here? Okay. Let me choose one name here. Okay, Loshini is drawing. What Loshini is doing? Loshini is doing a drawing. So can anyone tell me where is the verb here? Yes, can anyone tell me Loshini is drawing a cat? Okay, where is the verb here? Can anyone tell me? No? Yes, very good. Drawing, very good. So here also we have so many.
Drawing.
Yes, very good. Loshini
Drawing
is
is the verb.
Yes, very good. Okay, let's see the slide. Okay, let's go for the slide. So, first, Nikki. Okay, there's a girl called Nikki. Waters the plants. Okay, you can see she's watering the plant, right? First, Nikki waters the plants. Okay, can you tell me where is the verb here? Yes, waters. Very good. Second slide, ma'am. Yes, then she eats an apple. Then what she did? After watering, what she did? Then she eats an apple. So where is the verb here? Eats. Very good. Then what Nikki did? Let's see. Okay. Yes, it's a verb. Okay. Then what she did? She also washes her bike. What she did next? She also washes her bike. Yes, she washes, right. Yes, here the verb is washes. Very nice. Next one. Then she writes a letter to her grandmother. Okay, then she writes a letter to her grandmother. So you all write letters. You know how to write letters. Why don't you try to write a small letter? Only write in a paper. Okay, take a paper, write some few words about your mother or your grandmother and fold it and post it. In UKG, one activity you have done, I believe. We used to go for post office to post letters, right? You have done one activity in UKG. Okay, fine. She writes a letter to her grandmother. So where is the verb here? Who can tell me? She writes a letter to her grandmother. So where is the verb here? Right. Very good, Udisha. Okay, next.
Ma'am, right.
Yes, dear Loshini. Please mute yourself, dear. Yes. Then next slide, ma'am. Nachi. Okay. Later, she goes to take a bath. Okay. Later, she. So can you tell me where is the verb here? Yes, Yalini. Very good. Yes, very nice. Go. So later she goes to take a bath. So here goes is a verb. Okay. Yes. Next, ma'am. Finally, she reads a book. Finally, what she was doing? She reads a book. Finally, she reads a book. Where is the verb? Yes, reads. So where we get the verbs here? Next slide, ma'am. Shanvika, please mute yourself. Nachi, ma'am. Next slide, please. Next slide, please. Okay. Next one, ma'am. See, first Nikki waters the plant. So here, waters is the verb. Then she eats an apple. Eats is a verb here. She also washes her bike. Okay, she also washes her bike. So washes. So in all the thing, they are doing some action or something they are doing. Okay, doing things. So she also washes her bike. Fourth one, she writes a letter to her grandmother. So writes here is also a verb. Later, she goes to take a bath. So while going, she's doing some action, right? So goes. So here goes is a verb. And finally, she reads a book. Okay, finally, she reads a book. So read here is a verb. Okay, we are clear, right? What are verbs? Yes, we gave a big example of it. You can understand. Any doubt in verbs? Okay. Next slide, ma'am. No doubt. Thank you. So here we find out, right? Verbs are water, washes, goes, eats, writes, and reads. Right? We have already gone through this, right? Next slide, ma'am. Yes. Action verbs or doing verbs? Verbs are important because they make a sentence complete. Why are verbs important? Why are verbs important? Because they complete a sentence. If we add a verb in a sentence, it is a complete sentence. Okay, verbs are important because they make a sentence complete. Yes. So if we say, see, one girl will be writing or doing something. If you say the girl is, if you don't have a verb in a sentence, it will be a half sentence short of. So if we add verb in it, it completes a sentence. Okay. So see, we have some examples also. Just tell me, it's a small activity, not example, it's a small activity we are going to do. Can anyone tell me where are the verbs here? Okay. Popping verbs. Okay. Where are the popping verbs? Can anyone tell? Where are the verbs? You can write it. One by one you can write and tell me. Is swim a verb? Swim. Yes, it's a verb. Okay. Next. Then comes run. Okay, where we have run. Yes, very good. Run. Next. Cut. Okay. Good. Eat, talk. Okay. Eat, talk. Okay. Then dance. Okay. Jog. Very good. Yes. Walk. Yes. One more is there. Nobody said. Check, check. One more is also there. Jog is finished. We did. Tall. Tall is the action word, no? Ship. Sleep. S-L-E-E-P. Sleep. Yes. Good. So you all know what are action words. Very good. What are verbs? Super. Nice. That's it. Over. Yes. Very good. Very good, children. Very good. Very nice. Okay. So let's go for a verb filling up. Let's see who will be telling me the answers. Okay. Okay. So can anyone tell me this one? I dash eggs every day. I eat or eat? I eat. Okay. Very good. So what's the second one? I eat eggs every day. Very good. Second one. The baby dash. Smile or smiles? Yes, very good, dear. Okay. Yes, the baby smile or smiles? The baby smile or smiles? Yes. 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 Very good. The baby smiles. Okay, very good. Yes, dear. Netra Sai, tell me. Okay.
Why, ma'am?
Dragonfly flies. Dragonfly dash. Give a smile. Okay. You're asking why, yeah, or fly. Okay. Dragonflies dash together. Fly or flies? Dragonflies fly together or flies together? Okay, Yoshna, you say flies, okay? Anybody else? Fly. Okay, Vidyut, fly. Fly. Okay, Alini. Yes. The dragonfly fly together. Okay. The dragonfly fly together. It's not flies. Okay, everyone said correctly. Very good. The dragonflies fly together. Okay. My brother dash many books. Reads. Is it read or reads? Yes, my brother reads many books. Yes, very good. My brother reads many books. Next one, the painter dash a portrait. Paint or paints? The painter dash a portrait. Yes, paints. Okay, very good. Netra Sai, very good. So the painter paints. Next one. Ma'am, yes. Sushi dash many oranges from the market. Buy or buys? Sushi dash many oranges from the market. Buy or buys? Yes, buys oranges. Okay, buys. Okay, next one. Ma'am, I'm not able to see. Yes. They dash a sand castle. Okay. Okay, ma'am. It's okay, ma'am. They dash a sand castle. Build or builds? Yes, they build a sand castle. Okay. Very good. Next, build a sand castle. A tiger dash so loud. Roar or roars? Yes, roars. Yes. A tiger roars so loud. Very good. Next one. He washes 100 dirty dishes in an hour. Yes, he washes 100 dirty dishes in an hour. Right. Very good. Okay, he washes. So all can write. Huh? That's it, Naman. Okay, super. So everyone, I did not have to say any answers. All are so good here. Very good here. Very good. Let's go for the next. Let's see who is telling these answers. Okay. Next slide, ma'am. Okay. See, look at the picture and say what happens. Okay. Use the verbs given in the box in the present tense. Okay. We have to use the verbs given in the box in present tense. So thing is going to happen in present. What is the present tense and past tense? Last class we have taught, right? Present tense and past tense. Yes?
Ma'am,
Yes? Tell me, dear.
the first one, the ma'am.
Okay, I will tell you, dear. Okay, you please mute yourself. I'll tell you, dear.
Okay, ma'am.
Okay. So, first one. The bear dash a beehive in the tree. See the we have there the answers. Okay. See, want, put, get, attack, run, follow, sting, cry, begin. Okay, we have some options here. You can use this option and you have to do in a present tense. So the bear dash a beehive in the tree. What did the bear first the bear see, right? Yes.
Run.
What is it? No. The bear sees a beehive. Okay. So present tense, right? Sees a beehive in the tree. It dash eat honey very much. What? It dash to eat honey very much. I didn't get any. Very good, Harshini. Want. It want to eat honey very much.
Ma'am,
Okay. Yes. Tell me, dear.
the bear is not doing.
The bear, what happened, he saw the beehive. Okay. Bear loves honey, right? Bear loves honey, na? So he saw a beehive. Beehive, na, where the bees stay.
Ma'am,
It's full of honey. Yes, ma'am. Latisha. Yes, tell me, ma'am.
the bear is a third person, Dana, ma'am. So verb order we put the yes also, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am. C. C-E-S. I say
But
C,
in the
ma'am.
box, when we had given a C only and want everything that can given a third person singular only, ma'am. It also third person.
Yes, ma'am.
Please give us a
Yes, ma'am.
Ma'am, we have
Okay,
given
ma'am.
only the verbs, ma'am. You have to change it according to the sentence. We have given in the box only the verbs. So you have to see the sentence whether it is singular, first person, second person or third person. Then you have to change it to accordingly, ma'am. So the bear
ma'am.
so it
Ma'am, please, ma'am, you just give a clarity for third person singular. What are its student confused, ma'am? So that I ask, ma'am. Student doesn't know the third person singular he, she, or it. They didn't know, ma'am. Parent only know that.
okay, ma'am.
Thank you, ma'am.
Thank you, ma'am.
Okay.
So if I first person is I, if I and we comes, you should not add yes. So if it is C, you have to write C, I see, we see. Okay, children, you should not add yes to that verb. So I see, I see. See is a verb, right? So I see you have to write. So if you're writing he, the bear, he, she, it. So bear. So we'll call bear it, right? It is an animal, right? So it. So it, if it comes, you have to write sees. You have to add s to the verb. He sees. She sees. It sees. Okay, children? If I, we, and they comes, you should not add yes. You have to write as it is. See. I see. We see. They see. Okay, you see. And if comes he, she, and it, you have to add yes to the verb. You have to add yes to the verb. So he, she's, she sees, it, she's. So the bear sees. The bear sees a beehive in the tree. The bear sees a beehive in the tree. Ranjana ma'am, can you continue, ma'am?
Ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
You can do. Yes, ma'am. Thank you.
Ranju ma'am? Ranju ma'am?
Continue, ma'am. You continue, ma'am.
Okay. So the next is it. It does eat honey very much. It wants. So it is the right. So it comes. You have to add s to the verb, right? So it wants. The given word is want, but you have to add yes to the verb, right? So it wants to eat honey very much. It wants to eat honey very much. So it, what you have to write? So the word here is go. So it is there. So you have to add es. So it goes near the tree. So it goes near the tree. It dash its hand into the hole. What it did? It put its hands into the hole. It puts its hand into the hole. So you have to add yes. And it dash one honey home. What it gets? It gets one honey home, right? Once it put its hand into the hole, it gets the honey home. So it gets, G-E-T-S, gets. It gets. So it comes here. So you have to add yes to the verb. So it gets the honey home. So next, the bees dash it furiously. The bees dash it furiously. Once it gets the honey home, the bees attacks it furiously, right? The bees, attack is the verb here. The bees attack it furiously. So many bees are there. So you should not add yes. Plural. So many bees are there. So you should not add yes to the verb. It's a plural one. Yes. So attack. So the bees attack it furiously. So it dash away with the honey home. The bear runs away with the honey home. The bees dash it. The bees follows it. The bees follows it. You have to add yes. Some bees dash it. Some bees stings it because the bat took that honey home, right? So the bees sting it. Some bees sting it, right? So you should not add yes. So many bees are there, right? So you should not add yes. Some bees sting it. The bear cries in pain and dash to run even faster and begins to run even faster. Okay, children? Yes. So if singular comes, you should not add yes to the verb. If plural, some bees, right? Some bees, many bees. The children play, not children plays. You should not write plays. You can write he plays. If so many children are playing, you should write children play. Okay, children? Yes. Good. That's it for today. So prepare well for the exam. Thank you so much, children.